Hi, here we are in front of the calendar. It's November 1st, and about a month ago, very early October, could have been the 1st or 2nd of October, I had said that we would be doing a makeover for the craft room. And it is done. It's not completely finished, but it is so in such a better shape. And as I've always said, this is a very realistic, day-to-day life type of vlog or YouTube channel. So that's the way I'm going to show it. And it's still, again, not completely finished, but it is so much better than what it was. I think it's definitely worth another tour. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are. We're just about to go in. I'm going to turn the light on, and we're going to do a bit of a, what is it called? I can't remember how to talk today. We're just going to do a bit of an overview of the room. And as you can see, things are a lot neater. And because things are a lot neater, or a little bit neater, things in this room, in this space, look more inviting. And at least for me, I feel more like doing things because the place or the space is not quite as untidy and it's not as clean. Here's my sweet roly-poly, always wanting to get into stuff that mommy's paying attention to. And again, which something I want to keep repeating, I never want to present things in an unrealistic way. I want to show life, mistakes and all, and so that it's relatable. What I'm doing is not going to be perfect. What we're doing, I should say, cleaning up this room. And if something is too perfect and immaculate, I think that's also something that's not as inviting. So I'm just gonna, I think you get the basic idea. I'm just gonna start talking about certain parts of this room. Okay, so this is inside the closet. I was just so proud of it that I wanted to, it's not perfect as I said, but it's a lot better than what it was. So I'm just gonna, if the camera person can just come here and so what we have here is we have not all of them, but most of my papers for scrapbooking. And ideally, as I said, this is a work in progress. What I will be doing is color coding these in terms of patterns and in terms of color. And actually quite a bit of beads over there. And they're seed beads. They're the basic types of beads. And if you just go down a bit, you can see hanging are some of my embroidery floss. And further down, there's more beads in little jars. And if you go into this little thing here, even more beads. And yet again, I don't have as many beads as I would like. Here we have some stickers for scrapbooking. Yeah, and if we look here, we have the little chicks, which I think are just adorable. There's no set purpose for any of these things. They're just here. And this is something I wanted to show actually. I find them really pretty. Before at the dollar store, they don't have them anymore, but years ago they would have these beautiful beaded accessories, and there's a lot you can do with that in terms of sewing. And the Paradise dolls I've shown you, these are some jewels, but they have holes, so they're beads, and they can, in Bollywood type of design work, you can certainly use that. This is my mother's sewing machine here. And I think I had played this before, and it's just so cute. It's a little dusty, but you can see how this sort of provides inspiration in itself. And we have the lighted Santa's workshop. So, no, it's okay because the light, I should probably put the light on that. So that's okay. We have our camera person is doing an amazing job. Maybe we can just go in there. Okay, so that looks so pretty and cozy, especially in winter time. And I'm just going to go quickly over these kinds of, we have some pictures in there, we have some cards in here, and we have some projects in the making over there as well. And these are all my charming tales, not all of them, but a lot of them. And they certainly provide inspiration. And we have more boxes here. This one I'm going to just show you. It's a chocolate box, actually. Very beautiful. And there's lots of projects in progress here. And we've already shown in the other episode, the insides, my paints, my pictures, and these are flowers for scrapbooking, and my paints, which are a little bit messy. Oh, we have this teddy bear here, which is, I'd like to call it one of my masterpieces. It's all tiny, tiny cross stitches. And it's counted cross stitch, which means that we have, I'm sorry about the glare, that basically you have a pattern and you count. And I did this maybe 15, 20 years ago. I wouldn't have the patience for it now, but I'm so glad I did it. And this I hang in my craft room. And whenever I look at it, I do feel inspired. Okay, so here I am, and all I really wanted to say was this room gives me a lot of comfort, a lot of joy, and especially during times like these where we're spending even more time indoors. And what this channel is all about is my joyful lifestyle. So what is that? That can be defined so many different ways. One part of that is making the most of what you have, including your space, your living space. And certainly this room gives me so much pleasure, so much joy, and it took a long time, to get it to this stage, and it's still a work in progress, but I think that it was worth it and worth showing you guys, because in case it provides any type of inspiration for maybe not a whole room necessarily, but taking some space for people who are crafters and like to sew and so forth, or like to draw and paint, taking some space in your living space somewhere in your house, in your home, and creating this kind of a place for pleasure and arts and crafts. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will be back again with more interesting content. Stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.